Hello everyone, welcome back to China, where we are doing a main race this time around. Last time out we did a sprint, picked up some damage from a collision that was my fault on lap 4, and we managed to finish on a podium, managed to bag a podium. We did start from pole, but it did pick up damage, so I was quite satisfied with the overall results. This time around, we are having a main race, and we are looking to win. We're going to try and win this thing, yes. If not, maybe bag a podium again. Definitely have the pace. Yeah, in this Aston Martin. Ferrari seem to be our biggest rival at the moment. But we will see how the season unfolds as we start our first Q1 lap. Turn 1, throw the car inside, nice and tidy to the inside curve, maybe a bit too deep on turn 3. But overall, I'm just trying to get in a good banker lap that's gonna easily put me through to qualifying 2. So yeah, P3 in the sprint, very good race. A lot of battles, but I think the deciding factor of the race was the collision on lap 4 with Charles Leclerc. I tried to overtake on the outside in the last corner, and then I turned in a bit too early and chipped my end plate. Lost my end plate on my front wing, and I ran wide, and then I was just surviving for the rest of the race. But yeah, as for this qualifying lap, looks like an okay lap. Not my best lap ever, but pretty decent. 2 purple sectors. As we approach the last corner, we really slow it down here, and we get the invalidation. We cut the corner. We're gonna have to try this thing again. Yeah, attempt number 2. Yeah, on the last corner, I just can't seem to. Sometimes I can't seem to get a turning point right. I'm very conservative in that last corner because it's very easy to get the track limits. It's very easy to cut that corner, and it's very easy to cut the apex, and it's very easy to run wide, to be too quick. So yeah, I have to be somewhere in between. So trickier corner than it looks, at least for me. Yeah, let's try this again. Okay, turn 1, throwing the car inside, lost a 10th, but there is a lot of time to find. Actually, in those snail sections of the circuit, a lot of time to find. Actually, but now lap pretty much same as the previous one. Not a big improvement. As I run wide a bit there, I lost 0.4 of a second. Wow, that's a big loss. I'm gonna have to. But I wasn't really trying to put my personal best here. I just wanted to do a safe lap, not just get into Q2 safely. So yeah, that's what I was trying to achieve over here. Yeah. So today I saw social media. Yeah, the livery, the Red Bull released its livery, and it's so nice in my opinion. Okay, we didn't cut the corner. that cut the apex at that last corner, and we get at 136, which gets us P5. Not the best, but we will live with it and get safely probably into Q2. Yes, our teammate is faster than us, so 7 tenths of provisional pole, and I was 8 tenths, so 1 tenth quicker. 1 tenth slower than our teammate. Okay, let's get into qualifying 2 and begin our lap. As I was saying, that Red Bull livery is super nice. Super nice. Reminds me of those 2010s Red Bull liveries, which were very nice. Very nostalgic for me. I was the biggest Formula 1 fan at that time, and I was a kid as well at that time, so yes. Crazy nostalgia, but yeah, I'm glad they brought it back. The car really looks nice. It's very nice. But what I'm really interested about is Ferrari's performance. Yeah, unfortunately I am a Ferrari fan. I have been ever since I discovered Formula 1 when I was a kid. My childhood hero, of course, Fernando Alonso in that Ferrari. Yeah, very subpar past season for Ferrari. That's an understatement. It was atrocious, but yeah, hopefully next season will be the season. As we make a little mistake there, a bit slow there in the middle of that corner as we approach the final difficult traction zone of the lap. Very important to get a good exit here to get enough speed down onto that very long DRS back straight. Opening up the DRS. Make sure to hit the brake marker, slow the car down on time. We run a little bit wide, but we didn't lose too much time, and we just have to be brave here, which we are again not really, but yeah, again pretty much a lap very similar to our lap in Q1, very similar time. So, but we are definitely gonna have to improve if we are going to bag pole. If we are going to start close to the front row, we're gonna have to improve at least half a second. At least half a second. In Q1 I was 8 tenths of pole, provisional pole, so yeah, let's try this again in Q2. So our teammate again quicker than us, as Oscar Piastri splits us. Sainz also goes quicker than me, so Sainz in the middle. Yeah, as we get a good, very good turn 1 and 2 and 3, so turn 4 now. Very good, 3 tenths up, very good lap in the first, again 3 tenths in the first sector, my best first sector yet in this qualifying, and I managed to lose all that time here because I lost so much time here for some reason. I probably made a mistake. I didn't notice what actually happened. Oh, that is wild. Okay, I managed to get back up to 3 tenths of a second. Very good exit onto the straight, and that gives me half a second advantage, and I lost 3 tenths in the second sector. So yeah, I can be like nearly a second quicker. Alright, lost a tenth there, but that's alright. Like massive, absolutely massive lap, 6 tenths improvement by 6 tenths, which brings us P3 into qualifying 3. Yeah, very, very good time. Again, 4/10 of provisional pole. Lewis Hamilton, provisional pole. He likes this China circuit on this game, as well as in real life. His only victory in the past season was the sprint in China, I believe. His only podium, actually. Yeah, very, very subpar performance. As we get back onto this virtual circuit, and we are starting our first Q3 run, we are definitely going to have to improve if we are going to start anywhere close to the front row. So that final lap on Q2 was very, very good. If I repeated that same lap, I would be very, very satisfied. But we will see how things go. This time I chose to take the tighter line inside that turn 1, then go wide at the last second, and then come back to it. I'm like experimenting a lot with that turn 1 and 2. There really are like more than a few ways that you can take that corners to be quick. So yeah, this is not really one of my strongest tracks. I mean, I'm feeling comfortable around this circuit. I learn how to drive it, but my experiences in time trial, I don't have like a very, very competitive lap time in time trial, but I feel very confident in this track. Yeah, so very good lap. This very good banker. LANDO 134. So yeah, we're gonna have to definitely step it up if we are gonna get to the front, close to the front row. But it's all right. I'm just trying to beat my teammate. Our car is not the quickest. I think it's fourth best car, or the fourth best car. McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari, and then Mercedes, and then the fifth best car. As we Bega 134.9, which puts us in P2. Massive, absolutely massive lap. Very, very good lap. So still in P2. We are going out on our final run in Q3. We put in an absolutely massive lap. That's our best lap of the entire weekend. Best qualifying lap of the entire weekend. Very, very good. 134.9, which puts us ahead of Charles Leclerc. Again, our main rival. So currently we are outperforming the car. So fifth best car. Like Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull are the teams that are better than us. But now we are getting very close to Ferrari. So us and Ferrari are quite close as we blow the first sector. So and we managed to get back the time on the straight. Yeah, so basically very, very, very similar lap to the last one. So I was able to find constant improvement. Maybe the track evolution was helped in a certain degree, certain measure, as we make a big mistake here, and we are not going to get pole position, unfortunately, here in this qualifying. Not in this race. I was on good pace to maybe bag the pole. The lap was looking pretty promising. Lap time I was finding the improvement. I had a decent chance, very good chance at bagging that pole, but yeah, a big mistake cost me the pole position. But I'm definitely satisfied with the qualifying session, especially this Q3 session. very satisfied. We are going to start the race on the front row in P2. Lando Norris ahead, 1/10 ahead. Our teammate is in P7, 1 second off the pace. So yeah, outperformed the car for now. Yeah, so the strategy was, yeah, a difficult one stop, but I will try to make the one stop work, as we have the 5 red lights, and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. We get a good getaway into turn 1 behind Lando Norris. We are very careful, and we didn't manage to overtake it to turn 1. We are being very conservative now, and we are just trying to now get into a steady rhythm. No upsets, no safety cars, no crashes in turn 1, which is good. Now just get into a groove and get consistent. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive into that turn 1, but I didn't want to risk. Like, nobody ever won a race on turn 1. But as I make a big mistake here, big wobble, cold hard tires, very difficult to start a race on hards, on cold hards. Very difficult to start a race on those. Very slippery. I'm having a lot of trouble actually in this opening lap. Not the pace that I was expecting. And I make a big mistake, and I've fallen out of the DRS range of Lando Norris, as Charles Leclerc looks to overtake us on the inside, gets the move down, but we managed to pick up traction a bit better out on the corner exit as we run wide on the last turn. Very inconsistent and a bit wild lap 1, but no damage fortunately. Charles Leclerc on our heels. We have to, if we are going to do anything of significance now in this opening stage of the race, we have to get inside Lando Norris's DRS, or let Leclerc through if he's considerably quicker. Maybe work together with Charles Leclerc to get Lando, which is an option that I was thinking about, because I didn't really have the pace to catch that McLaren. I was just a bit slow on these hards. Since I made a mistake, I became a little bit insecure as well. And yeah, Lando already over 2 seconds ahead. Yeah, and this straight is just too long to be without DRS. Charles Leclerc here, he drives a slightly better car and is I have to spend a considerable amount of battery just to stay ahead. So I was thinking about letting him go, but he wasn't that much quicker than us. So yeah, still ahead. Managed to took the defensive line, defended, throw the car into the last corner. Very hesitant to throw it, like really throw it into the last corner, not to get like silly warnings. It's only lap 3. So yeah, the main mission is now to stay, try to catch Lando, but he's consistently 2.2 seconds ahead. Not much I can do at the moment, but we'll see how the race goes. If Leclerc picks up the pace, maybe overtakes us, then we work together. But this is I'm in kind of a no man's land here, like in between, stranded in between. But I'll be happy to hold position. I'm satisfied to be in P2, don't get me wrong, but I'm always looking to win a race, of course. So you're always thinking of a way to win a race, as I gain some time with Charles Leclerc, dancing around that 1 second mark, like 8 tenths, maybe I can get away. Only one good exit here, one good consistent exit, and I'm out of the DRS. Yeah, dancing around that 1 second mark, Charles Leclerc. So yeah, really in between. Yeah, gotten away from Charles Leclerc, really in between that 1 and 3. So I'll be really happy to hold P2, get into a groove, drive very consistently, and we'll see as we have a big wobble again until the tires. It's very difficult to warm up these hards and to get them to actually stick to the ground, but yeah, because of that mistake, Leclerc back in DRS as we begin the lap 4. Now he's slowly but surely getting away. Max P4, PS3 P5. Everybody, mostly everybody, starting on hards. I would try to pull off a one-stop, so at some point I will have to do some tire saving, because this is not an easy one-stop. Maybe I don't know, maybe box lap 15, lap 17. I'll try to take these hards for as long as I can, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how well I'm able to preserve them without losing much pace. But now I picked up the pace a bit, got the tires to work finally, and I've gotten consistent, gotten in groove, and we are 1.6 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Very comfortable gap, and we are actually closing the gap on Lando Norris, which is also very nice. I will try to get into the DRS and maybe sit in the DRS until the pit stop, as we set the fastest lap of the race. Very good stuff. Definitely getting comfortable. Yeah, but I will probably have to just try to save some tires, or start saving tires around maybe lap 10, lap 12, maybe lap 10. Probably start saving tires without losing too much pace. Already over 2 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Leclerc made a mistake. He dropped off like an entire second inside one sector, so yeah, he made a mistake. So very comfortable gap, just under 2 seconds behind Norris. So yeah, we are just basically sitting in between, trying to manage the pace, manage the tires, be consistent, because we're gonna have to make these tires last. Because the longer I take them, the better the second stint will be. China is a tire burner, so yeah, we are also good on fuel. So yeah, just be very consistent as we begin lap 6 now. Yeah, so skipping to lap 13, not much has happened. Leclerc just dropped the ball. I just was very consistent. Lando pulled away slightly, 2.5 seconds ahead. Now on lap 14, so 9 laps after, I built even a bigger gap, open up to even wider gap to Charles Leclerc and the rest of the field, over 4 seconds ahead of Charles. So very good pace, We still hold the quickest lap of the race, of course. Managing the tires pretty well. The tires are holding up nicely, but they are better than I expected at this point. I thought I would, but Leclerc didn't put any kind of pressure on me. He just really isn't very consistent. So yeah, I was able to get myself into a spot where I can comfortably manage the tires and the pace as we are closing up on the pit window in a few laps time. Just trying not to do anything, just not trying to do anything bold, just trying to drive very consistently, not to pick up any track limits, any stupid warnings or stuff like that. If I finish this in P2, I will be very happy, just to keep Leclerc behind and beat those Ferraris. McLarens are really quick. Oscar Piastri actually in P5, and both Mercedes nowhere to be found. So yeah, and as Mercedes boxed, probably George Russell. Mercedes is insanely good on tire wear, just like McLaren. Both very good on tires. Can do really long stints on any set of tires. So very good tire. Very good tire wear, those cars. And McLaren is just too quick, especially Lando Norris. I don't know what happened to Piastri. He's like 10 seconds behind Max. So yeah, running in P5, not the best race for the Australian. He's gonna definitely have to pick it up if he wants to run for the title. We are actually looking pretty decent in the Drivers' Championship as it is. Just looking to be consistently on the podium. Yeah, as tires are starting to give up a little bit. Front right 54%, I believe. Okay, Leclerc boxes, Verstappen boxes. Our teammate is in the pits, so yeah, lap 15 was the lap where everyone is boxing. Hamilton is out and Sainz is still out, and of course Lando. So yeah, I made a call to box this lap, one lap after everyone else, one lap freshy tires. Yeah, just to defend. I just hope no one will undercut me. I just hope to have a good pit stop, and not pick up the. Not be too slow in the pit lane. Not to have a slow stop and to approaching the pit lane limit, the pit lane entry line. I just don't want to get a stupid penalty now. So yeah, but I also don't want to drop too much time. So yeah, Hamilton 11 seconds behind. Leclerc actually 27 seconds behind. So yeah, not really in undercut range, but we will see. He's missing at least 5 seconds to undercut, but we will see how this stop goes. This was really slow, but I wanted to stop the count time. Yeah, this was very safe. I wanted to do very safely, but I dropped at least half a second on this. Good turn in. Just want a good stop. That is good. Alright, lap 17, so yeah, 11 laps on these mediums, as we have a safety car exactly on the exit of the pit lane. As we have to pass the safety car now and catch it back up. Crazy timing, just insane timing. What the hell? I don't know what happened, but we will see that after the race. Somebody DNF'd, I think. But yeah, as we fast forward to the end of the safety car, of course, we are behind Lando Norris, still with the quickest lap of the race, of course. On the restart, we are trying to... We have a chance to win the race. Actually, we have a chance to win the race. Equal tires, me and Lando. And let's do this. Alright, very good exit. Deploy the battery, get the slipstream. We are quicker than Lando on this main straight. Side by side into turn 1 as we throw it bravely into turn 1. And we get ahead. We have the race lead for the first time in this race on lap 21 on the safety car restart. Very, very good stuff. Now it is time to fight. Time to do this. The tires are definitely gonna last, of course. On mediums, we are mediums, and it's 7 laps to the end. So yeah, we can push flat out until we can do full push until the end. Tires will probably hold up, as Russell is on hards. So yeah, he probably started on mediums and then put it on hards. Under the safety car, no one boxed, so everyone did their one stop, and then that's it. Everyone chose to stay out on the safety car, just like me and Lando. As Lando passes us on the DRS straight, I didn't try to fight it too much, as we get the car nice slow down, as we pick up the traction more fast than Lando Norris. Side by side, the last corner, we brake a bit early and go up and under. Very, very beautiful switchback on Lando Norris. Very, very beautiful overtake. Amazing stuff. Very, very nice overtake. One of the nicest overtakes I've done in the past few races. Very, very good. I'm actually very proud of that one, because I learned a lot from that collision with Leclerc in the sprint race. At that same corner, I didn't wanna give it up, and I paid the price for it. I lost my end plate, and then I was limping to the end of the race. Now I broke on time, and I went for the switchback, and it was so clean. Very, very clean overtake. And the battle with Lando rages on, as we try to conserve the batteries for the back straight, but I didn't want to fight him too much. If he's quick in the middle of the straight, I'll let him by, but if he fights us on the last part of the straight, I will probably defend very well, because on that corner exit, the AI seems to have Leclerc and Norris as well. Like, it was happened 2 times that they don't pick up traction very, very well. So yeah, he attacked on the last part of the straight, but he didn't have it. Didn't have enough for the overtake. So yeah, he will try again, definitely now on the start finish straight, as we set again the quickest lap of the race. Lando Norris passes us into turn 1, and we get him back immediately into the next corner. Very, very good battles with Lando Norris. Very exciting racing. Lando again right on our heels, putting pressure. Best battle I've had so far this season, actually. Very, very good and tight and nice and clean overtakes by both of us. Very good. I'm actually very proud of myself by how consistently I am drawing this race. I had a bit of troubles on lap 1. I always have some trouble on lap 1, But yeah, overall a very consistent race by me. So yeah, 5 laps to go. We are leading this race ahead of Lando Norris. Behind 3 and 4, both Ferraris. So very strong outing for them this weekend so far, but they are over 2 seconds behind as Lando again attacks us into that final part of the back straight. So again we throw the car into that final corner and we have to again start charging the battery. Lando chooses the outside line this time. I mean, we give him the outside line this time and he isn't able to make it stick. So yeah, we stay ahead in sector 1. Yeah, we have defended the inside line into turn 1. Unlike in the previous lap where he just cruised right past on the inside, then we had to re-overtake on the inside. But very, very exciting stuff. I'm just battling Lando now for the win for the final 4 laps. Leclerc is catching up, but inside 3 laps probably. Inside 3 laps, I think by the end of the race Leclerc might catch up if I keep fighting Lando. But I'm afraid if I let Lando through, I'm not going to be able to catch him back. Just like at the beginning of the race. In the beginning of the race, he just flew away. And I don't want that to happen again. Oh, as I lose traction there for a quick second. Small correction. Deploy the battery. As we look back, that orange McLaren cruises right past. Nothing I can do. Let's just try to get him back. This time Norris picks up the traction well and gets the grip and just cruises away. Now we are in the DRS of Lando Norris and we will try to stay there. Charles Leclerc not really in position to improve. So probably P3 for Charles Leclerc. Like 3 laps, anything can happen. 2 seconds behind and he's not really gaining time. He's just maintaining pace ahead of his teammate. But yeah, overall a very, very exciting race. Very exciting, very nice overtakes, very nice battles with Lando Norris. So yeah, and fairly consistent. Yeah, so Lando is picking up the pace actually. He's very, very quick, 8/10 ahead. I'm just now giving it my best to save battery for this back straight because AI are simply rapid on the straight. So yeah, I'm giving it my best now. DRS and the battery, I'm giving it full throttle and everything as we touch Lando Norris, as we make a big mistake that will probably cost us the win. Oh my god, I was just talking about how consistent I was this entire race, but no, I just have to do something stupid. Because yeah, why wouldn't I? It's my trademark move to do something stupid on the closing laps, on the opening laps and the closing laps of the race. I always have to do something stupid. Now he is 1.4 ahead and God almighty is not gonna catch him now. But yeah, well, that's a bummer. What a stupid mistake. I just outbraked myself. And that's it. I missed my braking point. What a dumb mistake. Yeah, 1.4, 1.3 ahead, 1.2 now, but yeah, now God Almighty is not gonna catch him. He's not gonna get. If I don't have DRS now on that back straight, I'm cooked. He's just gonna get away even more. So yeah, very dumb mistake. I kind of dropped the ball here. I maybe could have won the race. I had a decent chance at winning this race. It would have been difficult, fairly difficult, but now I just taken away every single chance. Yeah, already second and a half ahead. Yeah, no chance of catching him now. 2 laps. 2 laps to go. Yeah, very unfortunate mistake by myself, but yeah, that's on me. At least I didn't ruin his race. So yeah, he will deservingly probably win this. He's been fairly consistent, fairly quick over this last this weekend, and he deserves the win. But not a bad result for myself as well. I mean, I had the pace. I had the pace to fight for P1. I had the pace to fight for the win, and qualifying was great. Qualifying was amazing. Like P2, and I know I didn't get pole. I got it in sprint, this and that, but it was great. I'm very satisfied. P2 in qualifying. Started the race well. I had some trouble on the opening lap, but overall a very consistent, very consistent race. The pit stop was good. I didn't lose too much time, and yeah, these battles with Norris after the safety car restart, very good battles, very exciting as we run a little bit deep inside that corner, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Lando Norris 2.5 seconds ahead on the penultimate, third second of the penultimate lap of the race. Leclerc 2.5 behind, Norris 2.7 ahead. Pretty much the story of this entire race. I'm just somewhere in between. Safety car gave me a chance to fight for the win, but in the end I made this crucial mistake that cost me. I didn't really cost me the win, but it cost me the chance to win the race, and I had a decent chance, but it's not going to happen now, and it's okay. As our teammate is again DNFing, again out of the session on the last lap of the race. How unfortunate is that for Fernando, even at this stage of his career, after 23 years in Formula 1, he's still having reliability issues in very unfortunate times during races, just like the majority of his career. Just that bad luck is just following him everywhere. Everywhere besides Renault. Of course. Yeah, as we get through this horrible traction zone for the final time this year, the last time on the long back straight in this race, this will be a very solid outing in China. P2, I'm happy with the results. Very consistent, very good. Norris deserved to win this. I messed it up myself. It's alright. And Lando Norris wins the Chinese Grand Prix, and we finish in P2, which is an excellent result. Very good. Very good race. Very satisfied. Not much more I could have done. Again, I could have won the race, but it would have been fairly difficult. But I lost that chance when I had that collision with Lando Norris 3 laps before the end. Yeah. Overall, very nice. So next up is Japan, I believe, Suzuka circuit. Old school track, very high curbs, very high risk, high reward circuit. Not many overtaking opportunities. only inside into turn 1 and at the hairpin, and of course into 130R or at that big straight in sector 3, like into 130R and the corner after that, that into that heavy braking zone before the last chicane. So like 2 or 3 overtaking opportunities around the circuit, but very high risk, high reward. I'm very excited to start that one as we are on the podium here. The Aston Martin on the podium looks very, very nice.
After an event like that,
Max finishes in 4th, Leclerc P3, George Russell P5, Oscar P6. Very, very good race overall for us. Our teammate unfortunately DNF'd, but let's look ahead into Suzuka circuit next time out in Japan. I will be seeing you there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, of course, the classic sentence: like, share, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you. In Japan. Cheers.
PlayStation